Wonderful. Hello, everybody. We're going to start
Hello.
by we're going to start by sitting up nice and straight in our seat. We want to begin to just get acquainted with our body. If it's in your practice to close your eyes, you're welcome to close your eyes. If you choose to keep your eyes open, just fixate your gaze in front of you. You want to do your best to just start to connect to the body in a way where you're accepting, not judging, not forcing, but just accepting. Start to breathe in and out in a way that's steady and unforced. If your mind wanders at any point during this practice, you can gently bring it back just by telling yourself, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am breathing out. Inhale, I am breathing in. And exhale, I am breathing out. And really listen and feel the breath when you say this. We're going to start today with a short body scan where we're going to connect to the body, just briefly going through the body from the feet to the crown of the head. And then we're going to move on to our heart and our mind. Continue to take about 5 more breath cycles to just continue to connect with everything that's here just as it is. Also, if your mind wanders, you can bring it back to the breath and do it in a welcoming way. Another thing you can do is observe any feelings or sensations or thoughts that come up. Just be an observer for the full practice. And we're going to bring our awareness to our feet. And the word awareness can be filled with a lot of things. So, for a few breaths, I want you to just consider what awareness means to you. Notice the physical sensations associated with it. Notice how your body maybe shifts or changes or adjusts when you consider being aware. If there's any taste, touch, sight, or hearing associated with it, allow that to also be part of this sense of awareness that you're bringing into your mind's eye. And with each breath in, breathe into this sense of awareness that speaks to you. And with each exhale out, be trusting and that it's right for you. And whatever you say about it is correct. Now, on the next inhale, use that strength to keep your attention on your awareness and bring it to your feet. You want to do this the full length of your feet, from the tips of the toes all the way through to the heel, the soles of the foot, the tops of the feet. And just keep your feet, your left and your right, completely here in your mind's eye as you're aware of them. Notice if there's any needs or anything that speaks to you during this body scan, starting here at your feet. And just observe it and take note of it, kind of like you're writing in your notebook. And then continue to move forward. We're going to move up to our ankles and our lower legs. For all the full length of the foreleg, where the calf muscle is, the shin, all the way up to the knee. Taking your awareness with you on the breath. And on the exhale, trusting what's ever here and whatever is revealed to you in this process. In the next inhale, we're going to come from our lower legs, through our knees, through our thighs, to our hips. And from our knees to our hips, allow the awareness of the full length of the legs, the upper leg body, to be part of your awareness. And breathing in, awareness to your thighs and legs. Exhaling a sense of trust and acceptance for whatever's there. On the next inhale, we're going to come to our sits bone. And just notice how you're sitting in your seat right now and the connection that you feel beneath you. Allow your breath to be fluid, completely aware that you are breathing in an intentional way to your sits bones. Allowing whatever's there to be part of this practice in a way where you're not judging. It's just part of the experience as you breathe in and out. Notice anything distinct that sticks out for you here as you move up through the mid part of the body. Maybe it's just the sense of the support that your body is able to receive from your seat. See if you can be trusting as you move up to the belly, allowing the breath to fill the belly completely. And then on the exhale, navel sinks to the spine. Inhale, breathing in, and the pelvic bowl completely filling up with air. Maybe even remnants of this connect to the sits bone and the hip body. And the exhale, completely empty. And just notice the physical sensation that that does to your belly body. If you like to take a hand and place it on your belly to feel this even more intense, you feel free to do so, but you don't have to. On your next inhale in, you're going to allow the breath to come up through the chest body, rising up through the windpipe, filling up the chest, the lungs, noticing other vital parts of the chest body that are protected. If you like to take a hand and place it on your heart or your chest, you can do so now, but you don't have to. And just feel the breath. Bring awareness to the chest. Bring awareness to the heart, the lungs, and anything else that sticks out for you here. We're going to come up now through the shoulders, down the arm body, wrapping our awareness in this guided way through the fabric of our arms, the upper arm where the bicep and the tricep are, those muscles that help us to lift, through the elbows, through the forearms, the wrists, the hands, the knuckles of the hand, the palms, the fingertips. And just continue to breathe, allowing awareness to go from the top to the bottom of the limb on both your left and your right side. On the next inhale, we're going to come down our back body. We'll come up to our shoulders and then come down our back body all the way to the lowest part of our back where the sacrum is. And from the sacrum, I want you to just follow your spine vertebrae by vertebrae in your mind's eye, breath by breath, all the way up to the nape of the neck, the tippity top of the neck. And just notice your alignment. Notice the way your alignment impacts the rest of your back body. Notice the breath and how the breath also connects to the back. We think of breathing as being a chest-filled place or maybe a belly-filled place, but your back also can feel the breath. And just follow it all the way up. Continue to keep your awareness here, breath by breath. We're going to continue to rise up, now coming from the neck body, wrapping around to the throat, the front of the neck, the place where your voice is. Allowing the breath to touch gently upon your voice through each inhale and exhale as you hear the sound of breathing, as you hear maybe the sound of swallowing. Maybe bring your fingertips to your throat body. Maybe you even just feel the breath come in and out. Notice you have a full neck, body, and throat. The length of your throat elongated from the shoulders all the way up to the jaw. Breathing in and out. And the next inhale in, we're going to come up to our face. Now I want you to use your awareness and breath to chisel from the chin all the way up to the forehead, around the hairline, around the ears, the nose, the mouth, the eyes. Maybe even breathing into each eyelash, becoming aware of your eyebrow, the temples, the full exterior of your face, body. Breath by breath, without judgment, just as an observer. On our next inhale in, we're going to bring our awareness to our inner face body, the insides of our nose, our ears, the inner eye, the mind's eye, the tongue, the mouth, where the teeth are, the gums. If your tongue is at the top of your mouth, see if you can relax it. Breathing in and out. Just with your awareness, you're just noticing it's there. Nothing more, nothing less. And on the next inhale, we're going to come up to the mind, allowing the breath to be completely saturated in the mind itself. Any thoughts that may arise, the breath just kind of meets the thoughts where they are. Focus more on the thoughts and focus more on the breath than the thoughts. As you bring your awareness into your mind, just as an observer, no pressures, no judgments. If your thoughts are slow and manageable, that's great. If they're fast and racing, that's great too. You're just observing, you're not attaching to any. You're staying connected to the breath. And you're just aware that they exist. Now, from the crown of the head, we're going to allow the breath to come up all the way to the crown of the head. Breathing in a sense of awareness and out for trust. You're fully supported just as you are, right here, right now, breath by breath. And from the crown of the head now to the feet, just notice the full scan of the body and how it connected with you for this moment. And allow anything that sticks out for you to just be there. Use your breath and your awareness to breathe through it for the next few moments. So you're going to allow it to be part of this experience just for the fact of being an observer, just for the sense of breathing, just to soften around it without judgment. And take about the next 5 breath cycles to do so. We're going to move from our body to our heart now. You can either take 2 fingers and place it on your wrist to feel your pulse, or you can take a hand and place it on your heart to feel your heartbeat. And just connect and resonate with it. Allow whatever's there to be present, using your breath to set your awareness here as an observer. And see if you can be just completely connected to the beat of your heart, the pulse, breath by breath. No judgment, no expectations. Just allowing whatever's there to be there and using your breath to soften. If it helps to count the heartbeat, you're welcome to do so until you can just breathe to it. And just feel it. Next and last, we're going to come to the mind. And anything that may be there, and just breathe into it to just soften around it. And gently using your awareness as a way and a tool to soften in the space around you. And take the next 5 breath cycles to do so. And for the remainder of this class, until I ring the singing bowl, come to this place of your humanness. Allow yourself to just be completely aware in this moment of your body, your heart, your mind, your thoughts, but in a way which you're not necessarily driven towards anything. You're just aware that you're here in this space, and that's enough. Breathing in and breathing out, completely connected to the breath, sensing of the body, the heart, and the mind, just being parts of you. Instead, you being a whole person, here in the present. Thank you so much for joining me today. You feel free to take all part and none of this class with you. I hope you keep centered in your heart that you are a whole person comprised of many beautiful dynamics: heart, mind, body, soul, spirit, emotions, and you name it, it can go on. And you're just amazing. Thank you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Namaste.